Hello everyone, I'm William Strife, and welcome to my Fallout 3 playthrough. This is the base game with no expansion content or DLC, and there are visual modifications running to just make the game look better. All of the gameplay content, however, remains unchanged, so you can follow along on console if you want to. Also, if you want to know more about the mods I'm running, a separate video will be made about them after the series ends. My character is focused on using big guns with melee and explosives as backup skills, and repair was intentionally left low to enhance difficulty in the beginning, but the skill has edged up over the course of the series with the collection of special skill-enhancing items. So, with all of that said, I hope you enjoy the play.
I told you it would work, Madison. And now I can prove it.
James, you're back.
And with good news. I was right about Braun and the Gek. If we can find one, we can adapt it to work with the purifiers.
I'd like to believe you, James. I really would. This is all just so sudden.
Madison, I'm telling you, this is real. I talked to Braun himself. He confirmed it. Don't you see? This is what we've been waiting for.
I don't know, James. So many years have passed. Is it really still worth trying?
How could it not be worth improving the lives of everyone in the wasteland? What could be a more worthy endeavor?
You haven't lost any of your passion, have you, James?
It's as important to me as ever, Madison. I know it's important to you too. Let's finish it together.
James, we don't have a Gek. I can get a small team together, but we'll need proof that it works before people believe us.
I know, I was thinking about that. The lab at the facility had some old pre-war computers that we scavenged. One of them might be useful.
From the last reports, there's no power at the facility. Even if one of those computers had a database, we couldn't access it.
That's why we're going to head over there right now and get things up and running as best we can.
You know, if it were anyone else asking me to do this, I'd have them run right out of Rivet City.
And you know I wouldn't be here if I didn't think this would really work. It's time, Madison.
Damn you, James. When this is all over, you owe me a drink. I'll get the team together.
Thank you, Madison. It's good to be working with you again. Is everything all right?
Well...
You found him? I can't believe it! You have my thanks. We would be lost without James.
You seem really happy. Is there something I don't know about?
No, of course not. I'm simply glad that our work can continue. James is essential to the project, that's all, really.
Okay. Do you think Project Purity will ever work?
I have faith in your father. With the knowledge he's gained, we stand a better chance than we ever have.
Okay. Well, I guess we should get moving then.
Luckily, the new solutions will be ready in a few hours.
No problems to report,
Hey,
I
Dad.
assume?
We need to get back to Project Purity. The computer there is our best chance to locate a Gek.
Won't that be dangerous?
Probably, but we have to try, don't we? It's too important for the people of the wasteland to let fear stop us now. We need to get moving right away. Are you coming with us?
Yeah. Let's get a move on.
That's my boy. It'll be good to work side by side with you, son.
Morning!
Okay, now I need to
I
head
fixed the
out
transformer
to
again.
the
You should have power for a
market
while.
and sell off some of my crap
about
before heading
time.
over. Okay. What? Here we go. I can't believe it. They didn't even find the time to clean out the super mutants. Oh my word. I didn't loot that one. I'm amazed. Is there anything else that I missed? Nope. Well, I guess the rest of the facility was a thorough sweep. Let's see.
What?
Hello.
Oh, great. Listen, I know who you are, okay? Far as I'm concerned, you've got no business being here, so just stay out of my way.
Huh, what's your story?
Unlike some people around here, I stuck with Dr. Lee through it all. I was the last one to leave when we finally gave up. Now your daddy shows up out of the blue, and suddenly I have to drop everything to come back and help pick up the pieces.
He's just trying to do the right thing.
Sure. No matter that he disappears for almost 20 years, leaving us all hanging. It's not like we have lives or anything.
Yeah, well, fuck you too, asshole.
Keep your hands to yourself in there. This equipment is fragile.
Huh. What an unsavory character. Ah, the rotunda. I was really surprised when they placed all of this in the side of the Jefferson Memorial.
Did you need something? What can
Hello.
I do for you?
You don't have anything to say. Okay,
Something
where is
about
Dad?
such a-
Hey,
Here we are, where it all began. You remember your mother's favorite passage? Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. Don't you see? This is what it all means. The water, the purifier. This is the water of life. Your mother's dream. No point in wasting time. Let's get to work. There's much to be done.
before that, there is one thing that I want to ask. How did Mom really die?
I understand that you have reason to question a good many things I've told you over the years. But your mother... I've never lied to you about what happened. Not once. She died giving birth to you. It was a difficult time. She was so eager to meet you, to make a place for you in the world. If nothing else, please believe that she loved you very much.
So, what happened to Project Purity?
In the year before you were born, things became difficult. There had always been something of a mutant problem in the city, but it became worse. They attacked more frequently and more aggressively. Support for the project eroded as time went on, when we couldn't produce any significant results. Progress came to a halt. And then you were born. Your mother and I had talked about what to do when that time came, but then we lost her, and I had to make a decision. I chose to leave. From what I understand, things happened quickly after that. It became too dangerous for the others to stay, and so the project was abandoned. Dr. Lee and her team left for what became Rivet City, and Project Purity has sat waiting ever since.
Okay. So, what do we need to do right now?
The project was abandoned shortly after you were born. Things have deteriorated here since then, and there's been some flooding. I'll need you to get to the flood control pumps and activate them so we can clear out the water and reach the mainframe.
Okay. Where do I need to go?
The automatic doors sealed when the flooding occurred, so you'll have to use the access tunnels to reach the pumps.
This should be it.
Great work on the pumps. Hurry back, and I'll give you the fuses you'll need.
Fuses. It's gonna be lots of fun running back and forth, up and down, from down here to the, rotunda over and over. Dad,
Hello, son.
I'm back.
I've been hearing good things about you. Is it true? Did you really disarm the bomb in Megaton?
Sure I did it, but only because it paid well.
I see. You did a good thing, but I'm not sure I approve of your motives. Perhaps we can discuss it more later. We have a lot of work to do now.
Okay, so you said something about fuses?
Right. The flooding shorted out some of the fuse boxes downstairs, including one that controls some of the automatic doors. Here, take these fuses. The box is back down in the sub-basement near the eastern end of the level. Once the fuses are replaced, you'll be able to get to the mainframe.
Alright, I'll just get right on it then. Fuses. There we go.
Fuses in place, you should be able to access the mainframe. No need to come back to the control room. Just head straight there.
Oof, great. Okay, so... just head back the way that I came. Up, around... Wait, did I just... I went the wrong way. I always go the wrong way at that intersection. Okay. Right up here. Now... let's see. Did I miss anything around this door? Because I haven't actually searched in this area. Well, there's the computer, easy enough to see, but... there must be something empty to loot. A bowl of noodles. Don't tell me that's it. Ugh. I feel cheated. Alright, well, let's, can't activate the monitor.
Just be a few minutes until we can access the main frame. Use the intercom so I can tell you where to go next.
It bugs me that I can't access the computer.
There are a few minor repairs still to be made up here in the control room. Why don't you come back here and give me a hand? Actually, wait. There's one other thing I need you to do. Janice says there's a blockage in one of the intake pipes. It's on your way back. Head back up to the museum level and give me a call on the intercom when you get there.
Alright, I'll just sort that out then.
Keep up the good work, son.
Ugh. What am I, a gopher? That seems to be all that I'm doing around here. There's far more important jobs that I could be doing. I'm not exactly qualified to just running around and pushing buttons. Well, no wait, that came out wrong. I'm more than qualified to do things other than just run around and push buttons
Good to see you.
different ends of the facility. I'm pretty sure that it's just down the corridor to the right here.
Good to see you.
Oh, Garza. Huh. Yeah, this should be it.
All right. You should be just outside the pipe that's been giving us trouble. Now don't worry. This isn't dangerous at all. Just get inside and use the manual controls to drain the pipe. That'll break up the debris enough for the filters to function properly.
Alright, I'm going in.
Now I won't be able to contact you once you're in there. You'll exit near the cisterns, and then you can get in touch with me again.
Okay. Let's hop down here. Who puts lighting inside of a drainage pipe? This doesn't make any sense. Why are there wires in a drainage pipe? Seems like a place where you wouldn't want electricity to me. Okay. And, a speaker? Alright. Now that should have triggered something crazy. Uh-oh. I can hear it.
Everyone, listen. Seems we have some visitors. I don't know who they are or what they want. Please, everyone, remain in your assigned areas while we get this Enclave. What are they doing here? Where? Addison, lock the door.
Uh-oh. I better get back in there. Okay. No. Here we go, vengeance. Just hop down. Hup. Whoop. There we go. Oh. So this is what was blocking the intake pipe. Tires. And a broken toilet. That's some pretty bad debris. Enclave! There we go. Let's just hop out. Head back upstairs. If I'm not mistaken. Was it? No? Here we go. This is the way. I'm always getting turned around at that intersection. Okay, so... Still the super mutants lying around. Lots of stuff. I'll just take all of it. Did he do anything to the computer over here? Nope. Doesn't look like it. No response from the intercom. I should probably get upstairs. See what's going on. What the Enclave are trying to get up to. God knows that they didn't show up out of the kindness of their hearts. Now this is surprising. Oh no, wait. I thought... Oh! Down you go. Popped your head. Okay. What happened to everybody else? Uh-oh.
By the authority of the
What the
President,
fuck?
this facility is now under United States government control. The person in charge is to step forward immediately and turn over all materials related to this project.
That's quite impossible. This is a private project. The Enclave has no authority here. I'm going to have to ask you to leave at once.
Am I to assume, sir, that you are in charge?
Yes, I'm responsible for this project.
Then I repeat, sir, that you are hereby instructed to immediately hand over all materials related to the purifier.
I'm sorry, but that's...
Furthermore, you are to assist Enclave scientists in assuming control of the administration and operation of this facility at once.
Colonel. Is it Colonel? I'm sorry, but the facility is not operational. It never has been. I'm afraid you're wasting your time here.
Sir, this is the last time I am going to repeat myself. Stand down at once and turn over control of this facility.
Colonel, I assure you that this facility will not function. We have never been able to successfully replicate test results.
I suggest you comply immediately, sir, in order to prevent any more incidents. Are we clear?
Shit.
Yes, Colonel. I'll do whatever you want. There's no need for more violence.
Then you will immediately hand over all materials related to this project and aid us in making it operational at once.
Very well. Give me a few moments to bring the system online.
What on... Dad? What's... Oh boy.
I grow tired of waiting.
Almost ready. I'm compiling the data now.
What the... Christ. Dad.
Run. Run.
Dad! No! No! No!
James. He's gone. We have to get out of here. They'll be coming for us next. We've got to evacuate now!
What the hell just happened?
James, your father caused an overload. He sacrificed himself to keep the Enclave from getting the purifier, and to buy us some time to escape. There'll be more of them coming. We need to get out of here before they find us, or else your father died in vain.
I'm not leaving him in there!
There's nothing anyone can do for him now. The radiation levels in there are lethal. You'd die the same way he did. We need to get out of here now!
What... How do we get out?
We used an old abandoned tunnel as an escape route once before, many years ago. Everyone should know how to find it. We need to get there right now. Let's go.
Fucking shit, Dad. God damn it.
We need to Don't wander off. We're going to need you.
Excuse me?
You heard me. We need you right now. You're the only one here with any amount of combat experience. We've got the Enclave behind us and who knows what ahead of us. If we're going to make it through here, we need your help.
You're not in charge here.
I'm responsible for these people, and with James gone, I'm responsible for Project Purity. You're not getting into the Citadel without me, so I suggest you start listening to what I have to say.
You have a plan, then?
We need to keep everyone together, and we need to get through this tunnel as quickly as possible. We're not safe until we reach the other side. You should stay close, and we'll follow behind you.
Fine. Let's get moving. Follow me.
We'll be right behind you. Be careful.
What a day this has turned out to be. Get a full save in. Ugh. I feel like it's finally okay for me to break character. I don't feel that I am the best actor in the world. Go ahead and feel free to, you know, put your 2 cents in on what you think of my acting job. By all means, I'm interested to know whether... Jeez, I hate that thing. Okay, anyways, I'm certain you guys get the message. Anyways, the Enclave should be showing up any minute now to try and wipe me and the, other... Ooh, some food.
And you're listening to Enclave.
And you are dead. I hate those iBots. Especially at this point in the game, they just noisy.
There's a locked door up ahead. I can open it, but it'll take some time.
Oh, great, this part. Alright. Where is he? There he is. Come on. Come on. Die. Ow. God, I hate this... It doesn't go where I point. Oh! No! Go! Oh! Son of a...
Over here.
Garza, don't go in there, you idiot! Okay, there's one. I hate the rogue laser on this vengeance. I just want you to go where I want, where I'm pointing. Jeez. Oh, for God's... How many are there? There's another... Oh, Christ! Oh, where are you coming from? Oh! Oh, for God's sake. Come on. Oh, jeez. Okay. I think I got rid of them all. Ugh, now that I can move again. Inaccessible. Just as well. I've got so much crap on me. I don't even care. Ooh, plasma rifle. I don't even care to go thoroughly searching. Ooh, there's some beer. I could use a couple of cold ones after that battle. Unfortunately, the beer probably isn't cold. Yeah, I get that point, Madison. Where... Oh. One of the few situations where I'll use VATS and my big gun skill. Because I don't want to put any of these guys in danger. There we go. Did Three Doc just call me a messiah? Great. Oh. He's talking about the book that I helped. Just shut it off. I don't care to hear reports. What have we got here? Some jet and some beer. There's a rolling pin. Okay. Keep going. Things are gonna get nasty down here. Do we have any scrap metal? Step forward.
We can't go any further. We need to stop.
Stop here. Are you crazy?
Garza is in need of medical attention immediately. He has a heart condition. I will not leave him behind.
We don't have time for this shit. Let's go.
I said I will not leave him. Now look around for any sort of medical supplies. There must be something we can put to use.
God, fine. Take some stim packs.
Yes, this looks to be enough. He'll need medical attention once we've reached the Citadel, but this will get him there. Thank you. Give me a moment and we can continue.
Oh, crap. I didn't mean to gain karma off of that. Ugh, order and civility. My ass. Shooting at me? No shit. Wasting time. That's what you're doing. Wasting time. Let's move. Now, is it ghouls or is it Enclave up ahead? Who would leave perfectly good a whiskey down here? Completely abandoned. I don't understand. Here we go. Nope. That's not who I want to shoot. I just saved him. Hope that I don't hit someone else on accident. There we go. Disintegrated. And, the next one. There we go. I don't think that I'm going to be able to get to their corpses to loot them. And... is there anything worthwhile here? Oh, alright, I leveled up. I'm getting kind of high on some of this stuff. So, let's put 5 into that. Max out lockpick. Max out medicine. Put 5 into melee. And... put the remaining... yeah, just 5 into science. And the remaining into small guns. So... what are we looking at? I'm kind of out of the really good perks that I care about, and I'm not really certain what I want to go for. Commando, no. Lead Belly, Gunslinger, Fortune Finder, Bloody Mouse Scoundrel. Oh, jeez, the perk list is getting a little bit thin. Chemist would not really be that useful to me. Yeah, let's do fast metabolism. Regenerating health faster. I don't really see anything else that would be worth my time. Okay. What the heck just... What was that? Hello? Whoops.
Watch it.
Watch whatever, man. I'm keeping you safe. Guts. Oh, hey, armor. So much for taking everything with me. Okay. Another ghoul down. Oh. Hey, look at this. It's a medical bay. Metal helmet. There's some jet on the floor. Guy probably died high as a kite. First aid packs. Okay. Done with that room. Let's keep moving. But around this way. Vengeance is getting pretty broken. I'm gonna need to get it repaired soon. Hello. Whoa. Okay, there we go. Is that... Oh! Jeez. Didn't expect that one to sneak up on me. Okay. Yeah, there are more ghouls through that door over there. So, this should be the way to the Citadel. Come on, guys. Through here. Alright. I'm gonna set some traps for this. Okay. Time for the mine. Oh, shit! No! Oh, God. Ah! Don't burn me! Wrong gun, but it'll have to do. Oh, God. I almost killed myself with that, foolish movement. Ugh. Okay, just finished looting these things. I am quite happy to get out of these TAF tunnels as quickly as possible. I'm not going to bother looting everything. These all belong to the Brotherhood, so I can't loot them without pissing this guy off. So... re-equip the proper weapon. Is there anything up here that I can take? Ooh, vodka, Med-X, and some jet. Alright, let's, aha, here we go. The Citadel. Madison? She takes her time getting up to the door. The remnants of the Pentagon. It's taken me long enough to get in here.
I am Dr. Madison Lee. I have people with me in need of shelter. You must allow us access at once.
I'm sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized civilians allowed inside the Citadel. You'll have to leave now.
Lions! I know you're in there! I know you can hear me! You open this goddamn door right now!
Holy shit, that was a fast reaction. That's what I call results. Now I know who to talk to whenever I want something done. Okay,
Need something, friend?
We can't
Lee?
stop now. We need to keep going.
Okay, I guess I'll just rush straight in then. I'm getting pretty close to level 20. Wow, I just leapt up in a lot of experience there. Ah, the Citadel. You know what this means? I'm gonna be using that special power armor I picked up episodes ago
I'm
soon.
surprised to see you here. What can I do for you?
Don't talk down to me, Lions. I had nowhere else to turn. You must help us. Project Purity has been overrun.
Yes, I'd heard reports of an incident there. What details can you give us?
The Enclave. They've attacked Project Purity. James is dead. There may be more, I don't know. You have to do something.
Then it's as we feared. Medicine, I'm sorry this happened. I wish we could have done something.
Then do something now. They've taken over the Purifier. Lions, they cannot be permitted to have control over it. It's not right.
No. Calm down. You know as well as I do that the Purifier doesn't work. It's useless to them. Perhaps it's time to walk away.
That's not true. James, he found what's been missing. We know how to get it running.
Is that so? Does the Enclave know this?
No, I don't think... I don't know. I just don't know what's happening anymore.
All right, Madison, it'll be okay. Now, this is James's son, I presume? I can see the resemblance.
Yes. He knows what we need. Vault-Tec computer, something to locate equipment. Please help him.
Very well, we'll sort this all out.
When did it become my
Hail.
responsibility?
I need to rest, lie down or something. This is just too much. Rothschild should help you, but don't forget that he's Brotherhood. I've never trusted them. Be careful what you tell them.
Elder Lyons, sir.
Not a lot of options
Knight?
here, I think. Hey,
You have my condolences. Your father was a good man.
Thanks. Can you tell anything about the attackers? The Enclave?
More than anyone else, I dare say. Certainly enough to know they're the greatest threat the capital wasteland has ever faced. The Brotherhood of Steel has encountered the Enclave before, you see. Over 30 years ago, back in California. Then they were led by a President Richardson. Now we've got this Eden to contend with. It matters not now. As before, they seek to control and destroy. All in the guise of restoring order. Your father, I fear, was just the beginning.
Great. While I'm here, I might as well ask, can someone in the Citadel train me to wear power armor? I've been meaning to use this stuff, but I don't know how it works.
Why, yes. Yes, indeed, there is someone. Our intrepid Paladin Gunny trains all initiates in the use of power armor. When they're ready. Under the circumstances, I will allow Gunny to train you as well. You'll find him in the Bailey. I will send word that I've given my approval.
Alright, thanks. How about the super mutants? Can you tell me anything about them?
Would you believe no? It's pathetic, really, considering we've been fighting those abominations for nearly 20 years. In all that time, all we've managed to do is to contain the threat, hold them back so they don't overrun every blasted settlement out here. But we don't really know anything. Where they're from, why they've infested the DC ruins. And now here we are, holed up in our Citadel, low on resources, low on troops. It's enough to make an old man so very tired.
Harsh. I'll be on my way.
Steel be with you.
Ugh. Come on, they're, whatever. Nothing to take. Everything would be qualified as stealing, so... Ah, here we go, Rothschild. Hello.
You honor us with your presence here. May I start by saying that I am sorry for your loss. I was acquainted with your father many years ago. The world has lost one of its few remaining visionaries.
How did you know my father?
I have been a part of the Brotherhood for many years. Enough that I was here when Project Purity first began. I did not work directly with your father. He and his team valued their independence, and I respected that.
Well, thanks for the sympathy.
Think nothing of it. Now, Dr. Lee has explained your predicament. You need to locate some Vault-Tec equipment?
Yeah. I need to find a Gek.
Are you quite sure? I suspect that would be a waste of time. Regardless, the Brotherhood is not in possession of such a device. There is, however, a way in which we may be able to ascertain the location of one.
So, you know how to find one?
Possibly. I'm afraid I won't be able to assist you directly. The news Dr. Lee has brought will require me to be elsewhere. I can, however, give you access to an old pre-war computer from Vault-Tec. It may have the information you need.
You'll find the terminal in the archives in the A-Ring.
Oh, well, alright. I'll check the terminal and see what I can dig up.
You are welcome. If you require further assistance, I may be able to help.
Oh boy. Where are you, Gunny? There you are. Thank God. I need training.
Initiate, you've got a lot of nerve to interrupt. Oh, my apologies, stranger. I thought you were one of these worthless initiates. I swear these kids would be lost without me here to powder their asses.
Right. Well, I've come seeking power armor training.
Heard you were coming. Yeah, I can train you, but don't ask me to like it. My initiates sweat blood, and you just get a free pass? Anyway, you ready for this? Now look, to wear power armor, first thing you need to do is relax your muscles. Let the suit do the work, okay? Now you.
You have received specialized training needed to move in any form of power armor.
What aid can I offer you, outsider?
Nothing, thanks. I have what I came for.
Damn initiates.
Alright, now I can use the T-51B back home.
Need something, friend?
No, not really. I think this is the terminal. Sure enough, Vault-Tec terminal.
Need something, friend?
Go ahead, shut up. Sit down. Alright, let's take a look at these, this information. Vault-Tec personal assignments, order requisition forms. Nope, that's corrupt. Nope. Vault listings. Vault 76. Check the equipment. Duration. General atomics, nuclear power. Non-standard equipment, none. Vault 87. Equipment issuances. General atomic nuclear power visceroscopes. Stasis chamber, containment field. Aha! Gek. Found it. And 6 food processing stations. Okay. Alright, now that I have all of that, Jameson.
Hail, outsider. I am Scribe Jameson. Word of your ordeal has spread. I am truly sorry for the loss of your father. But if I can help you in any way, please let me know.
I found a Brotherhood holotag. I think you're the person to talk to about it.
You have? Oh my. This brings to light a sad affair for the Brotherhood. But perhaps it is something that you can assist us with. If you have the time, I have an offer for you.
Sure. I've got all the time in the world.
Good. As I'm sure you've noticed, the Brotherhood operates all over the DC ruins, often detached from the main base here at the Citadel. We're short on communication equipment, so many of the groups in the field operate as independent cells, without standing orders. Sometimes, I'm afraid that their missions end in their deaths. As Keeper of the Scrolls, it's my charge to write of each fallen brother's deeds.
And without radio equipment, you can't keep track of them.
Exactly. A brother fallen in the field may have no one to carry word of his death back to me. In calmer times, we could send detachments and messengers to learn their fates, but with our manpower stretched thin, we have no such luxury. Which is why I must now ask you for your help. Each brother wears a holotag like the one you found. Should you find any of the fallen brethren in the field, I ask that you return their tags to me, so that I might record their deeds in the scrolls.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. But is there some sort of reward for bringing you these holotags?
We have access to a great deal of technology, and because of that, there are a number of things that we can continue to produce. I will be able to offer you caps for the tags you bring me, but from time to time, I will be able to give you something a bit more interesting.
Alright, well, until I find any tags, I'll see you later.
I look forward to our next meeting.
Make things ultra awkward. Talk about the holotags, and I don't have any. Okay, I need to go back and find Scribe Rothschild.
If you had a moment...
Did you have any success with that old terminal?
Yes, I did. Vault 87 has a GEC, but I don't know where it is.
Ah, well, that much I believe I can help with. Step over here for a moment. I'll show you where it is. This map shows the locations of all known vaults in the local area. Vault 87 has been highlighted for you. There. Entrance to Vault 87 will be particularly difficult for you, I'm afraid.
Why? What's different about it?
The area is highly irradiated. Lethal levels are all around the entrance. Gaining direct access will be quite impossible.
So that's it. I'm screwed.
So quick to give up. Disappointing. There is, in fact, another potential way to reach the vault. Lamplight Caverns is close by and may provide an alternate means of access.
So, there's a vault down there, and you've never bothered investigating it.
Attempts were made, but all resources are stretched thin. The radiation proved fatal, and so our efforts were focused elsewhere. Perhaps you will have more success.
Well, I guess it's time to find out. I'll go there on my own.
The Brotherhood simply cannot spare the resources necessary to investigate the area. Perhaps you may be more successful. If you do find anything, please return here so that we may decide how best to proceed.
Well, thanks for the help, I guess.
I wish we could do more, but the Brotherhood potentially faces a very pressing, very real threat in the Enclave. All of my efforts must now be devoted to assessing the threat they may pose to us. I'm sure you understand.
This is an automated distress message from Vault Tech. Vault 101. Message begins.
It feels like you left home a long time ago, but I know you're still out there. I just hope you're still alive to hear this. Things got worse after you left. My father's gone mad with power. If you can hear this, please stop looking for your dad and help stop mine. I changed the door password to my name. If you're hearing this, and if you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
Right. Let's hop inside. Should be a guy around the corner here. Actually, I'll take off my helmet. Oh, my helmet, not my armor. There we go.
Stop right there. I don't know how you got in here, but... Hold on. Wait a minute. It's you! I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there. Guess that explains how you got that door open. You've got more experience with it than most everyone down here combined.
Yeah. I need to talk with Amata. I got her message.
Amata's message? I don't know what you're talking about, but I'd keep that under your hat for her sake. She could get in real trouble if people found out she sent you a message. So could I, just for talking with you now.
Well, I mean, I just had a hunch she was in trouble.
Maybe. She isn't the only one, that's for sure. Ever since last night, it's been madness down here. Nothing but trouble.
What happened down here since I left?
Everything went crazy is what happened. Your dad opened that door. Bugs started attacking and people started going crazy. When the smoke cleared, there were a lot of casualties and not many answers. Didn't help that our doctor had just left either.
Dad would be horrified to know all that. If he were still alive.
I'm sorry to hear that. Regardless of how things turned out down here, he was a good friend. I always figured he'd do well outside. Matter of fact, a lot of folks started thinking he had the right idea. He usually did. So, if it was safe out there, why stay down here forever? Well, the Overseer didn't like that one bit, and started cracking down on that sort of thought. Guess he didn't plan on you coming back.
So, what now?
I probably ought to put you under arrest and take you into the Overseer, but frankly, I know better than to try that. Meanwhile, some of your old friends think opening the vault is a good idea. I bet those rebels would like a word with you, now more than ever. Of course, if you want, you can just walk away as if you were never here. Out of respect for your dad, I won't even tell anyone I saw you.
Wait, if the rebels want to leave, why don't they just leave?
It's not that they want to leave. It's that they want to open the door and interact with the rest of the world. But that would risk the whole vault.
Great. Well, I'll see what I can do to sort this out.
Well, okay. Just be careful down here. The vault's changed, I tell you.
I've been... Hello?
Damn.
Hey.
Look who's come waltzing back into the vault. It takes some real balls coming back here after everything you and your dad screwed up. But if you've got to be back, might as well make yourself useful. You gotta help us.
What makes you think I came back to help you?
Because you're a goody two-shoes, right? You get off on helping people in trouble. Isn't that why you saved my mom? I bet she'd thank you herself, but she and I ain't exactly on speaking terms at the moment. At least, not when she's sober. But I tell you, your old man had the right idea. I can't stand it down here anymore. You gotta help me get out.
Why do you need to get out of here so badly anyway?
Because anything up there has got to be better than a lifetime of the same thing down here. Think about it, man. Down here, I'll always be stuck with the same job, with the same food, with the same people forever. You and your dad had the right idea. Get out of this pit and make your own life.
Butch, what do you do in the vault?
The damn goat said I'm supposed to be a hairdresser, but that ain't me. I'm a barber, you got that? There's a difference.
Alright. What do you think you're going to do outside anyway, Butch?
I'll start a gang, of course. Why, it'll be the toughest, coolest, badassest gang the Wasteland's ever seen. Hey, play your cards right, maybe I'll even let you join it, huh?
Hey, I'm already a tunnel snake. You gave me the jacket and everything.
Yeah, but I'm thinking it'll be a new gang. We ain't gonna just be in tunnels, you know. Besides, there's gonna be a lot more people who want to join. Competition's gonna be tough.
Right. What happened that night anyway?
I heard old Stanley complaining a lot of the stuff down in the reactor got fried pretty bad. Nothing too bad, yet. But he's always worrying we'll lose air filtration or whatever. Of course, if that happened, guess we'd all have to leave the vault then, huh?
Well, I've got other people to talk to.
Catch you later. Maybe.
Oh, Butch, what a wonderful poser you are. Alright, where's Amata? She should be around the corner. Here we go.
Oh my god, you're back! You got my message and actually came back!
Don't flatter yourself, Amata. I came to tie up loose ends.
What? Have you gone crazy from radiation or sunstroke or whatever they've got out there? This place is a police state and we're on the edge of civil war. If you won't help for me, at least do it for your home.
Let's not be hasty. I need to know more before I make any decisions.
What? You think they've got some explanation for their side of the story? You think you can trust anything they say? All those people died because my father claimed he wanted to keep the vault safe and secure. But all this time, that's been a lie! I found out that he opened the vault years ago before we were born, and they've been lying to us about it for our entire lives.
Well, when I was a kid, I never was able to research my family tree.
It turns out that all of our parents were in on it. Your dad more than most, I guess. But for some reason, they closed the door when we were babies, and swore to pretend the outside was uninhabitable. But now people have died for that lie, and even though we know the truth, the Overseer still won't let us try to contact the outside.
I hear that some of you have been hoping to go outside. That's pretty crazy, too.
Are you honestly comparing maybe we should look for help with stay in an underground bunker all your life or I'll kill you? Obviously, I don't know what's out there, but it can't hurt to take a look, right?
Well, there is more out there than we ever imagined. Good, bad, and in between.
And all this time, we're living in a tiny world that's been falling apart for 200 years. If we don't take a chance out there, we're just going to die down here. But none of that can happen while my father's got the place locked down. Please, something has to be done. You know that better than anyone.
Why is the Overseer doing this?
I just don't know. Maybe he thinks he's protecting us, but all he's really doing is condemning us. I thought parents were supposed to want a better world for their children. Well, there's a new world waiting right outside that door, and we're not going to give up until we can reach it.
Right. Well, what happened that night anyway?
The real problems came after you two left. The injured had nobody to turn to since our doctor had run off and his assistant had died. Now, we've got to rely on that old Mr. Handy for most of our medical needs, and he hasn't exactly got the best bedside manner. Ever had an examination from someone with cold, metal pincers?
Ugh.
You don't want to.
Well, I might have a solution for the vault's trouble.
I certainly hope so. We can't keep going on like this.
I swear, I'll stop your father and his guards. I'll find a way.
You will? Thank goodness for that. No matter what I say, he just doesn't listen. He just spends all day up in his office. But you've actually been outside, so you can tell him what it's like with first-hand experience. Just, please don't do anything rash or hurt him, all right?
I'm sorry, but I'm not promising anything. He'll be stopped, one way or another.
But he's still my father. He may have made terrible choices that night, but he's the same person who's always looked out for us before then. Maybe he has some reason. Just, please don't kill him. We've already had too many deaths.
What is the Overseer's name anyway? They've never called him anything other than the Overseer.
Well, I see you've returned. Done with the dust and ruins of the wasteland, are you? Given up looking for Daddy? Thought you could just slink back in like a teen missing curfew? Well, that's too bad. You have no future in this vault. You're tainted.
Lay off the evil banter. I'm just curious of what your side of all this is.
Really? And here I had expected you to be full of bullets and bravado, but short on brains. Perhaps you've grown up since you left our vault. I regret the unfortunate events of that night, but I'm afraid that once your father left us, they were unavoidable. The sad truth is that his actions presented a real and direct threat to the future success of our vault, and so, regrettably, they had to be opposed.
Wait, do you have any idea why my father left the vault in the first place?
I've spent many nights asking myself exactly that. He certainly didn't tell me before he left. I blame myself, really. I should have known better than to let him enter our home in the first place. He certainly showed his true colors in the end. Were he raised in the cleanliness of our vault, perhaps your father would have shown more dedication to the important things in life. Just as well that he left. We mustn't let humanity's last pure specimens be sullied with his type.
At least my father didn't hide from the outside world his whole life.
No, but he didn't risk bringing you out into it either. You have to wonder, is that why he left you behind? He wanted to know you were someplace safe? And then, like a fool, you squandered the greatest gift he ever left you.
Right. Well, I think I have a solution to the vault's problem.
To fix what you started? Go ahead, and humor me.
The rebels are right. You need to open the vault.
Oh, do you? What makes you think you know how better to protect this vault?
You simply don't have enough people to stay isolated down here forever.
I admit, in the 200 years since the war, our numbers have dwindled a little, but we have enough genetic diversity for a few more generations. My God, you're right. We won't last another 100 years, whether or not we get supplies from the outside. We're the last bastion of pure humanity, and we're doomed.
The only mission your vault ever had was to keep its residents alive.
And you expect me to believe that the only way to do that is to let them travel out in the wastes and mingle with those savages? I suppose it would allow them to stay alive, and we could still keep the vault as our safe haven. But it'd require a new type of leader. And I know only one person with the proper attitude to do that. I'll inform my daughter Amata that she is the new overseer, effective immediately.
Man, I sure wish we could blow this joint.
You're about to be able to.
Amata, everyone, listen closely. After a discussion with your friend, I've made an important decision. In my attempts to keep us all safe, I have been, perhaps, overzealous. Lives have been lost, but perhaps, worse than that, lives have been stopped. And in my attempts to keep you safe, I have kept you from growing up. I know I have made these mistakes, and I would make them again if I had to do so. That is why I cannot remain your overseer.
Father!
Amata, I appoint you overseer in my place. You've proven you have what it takes to make hard choices for the good of the vaults. I'm just sorry I didn't understand that earlier. Consider it one of many mistakes I've made.
Thank you, Father. I'll do my best to keep us all safe, inside the vault and beyond.
You're welcome, my dear. And now, if you'll excuse me, I feel quite worn down. We'll deal with the details soon, in private. Until then, I'm sure there are people waiting to congratulate you.
You did it!
Yeah, I did it.
I just heard. My father says he's stepping down as overseer. He won't tell me why, but I have to assume it's something you said to him.
You both care about the vault's residents, but in different ways.
It's hard to forgive what he's done, but I suppose I can understand why he did it. I'm glad you brought him to his senses. But now there's a new overseer in charge, and I'm planning on opening the vault. This time for good. It's a bright new day for the vault, but I'm afraid there's one thing that has to change.
I know where this is going.
There are still so many things to repair, and a lot of bad feelings to mend. Some people still blame you for what happened. So, I have to ask you to leave. I'm sorry, but the situation is just too delicate for you to stay. Please, if you really want to help the vault, you have to go.
I saved the vault, and now I get kicked out.
No, it's not like that. But if you stay, it'll just keep causing more problems. The vault can't take any more infighting. It's just what has to be. It'll be a while before we're ready to really go outside. But once the vault is stable again, maybe we'll see you out there. So, I guess this is goodbye for now. It's not much, but take this with you to remember us by. With luck, we'll meet again.
Oh yeah. This is like what happens in the end of the original Fallout. Save everything, and you end up ousted as a result of your experiences in the wasteland. The Last of Us was a game I didn't really anticipate. It was on my radar, I knew it was coming out, and I played it when it was new, but I didn't really have any solid expectations for it. At most, I thought I was going to get a clone of Naughty Dog's prior series, Uncharted, but with a much more somber tone. While the game turned out to be mostly just that, it managed to catch me unaware on several occasions, but none more than the ending, and not in a good way. After thinking it through, though, I suppose